guys, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today, as you know, we've been growing a lot of stuff in the garden. If you've been following it, some of them we've grown directly, and some of them was grown from bulbs. So as the times go by, I'm pretty sure we'd like to see their progress, how they're doing, and what stages they're at now, guys. So what I'm doing today is I'm going to be talking about the onions. I'm going to quickly show you guys the cabbages and also how the corn is getting on, guys, because that's what the channel is all about, right? So yeah, so if you come a little bit closer towards the onions, if you remember, guys, we grew these onions here from bulbs, yeah? These guys are called turbo onions. If any of you guys have grown them before or are currently growing them, guys, feel free to put them in the comments, yeah? The year before, they did give a little bit of trouble, but they came real true. This year, they're growing kind of well, but the results on the roots is not quite the same, guys. But still, we've got onions forming. If you come closely, you'll see we got bulbs, guys. So it's just a matter of time for us to wait for our onions, yeah, to form, guys, to form. You know what I mean? We've also got these ones down here that we grew from, like I grew from seeds. So they were a lot smaller. If you watch the sowing of them, you'd see they were literally like two little leaves, of two little strands, literally of onion leaves I was putting down. But yeah, they've also seems to be growing really well. And nothing ever grows perfectly, as you know, nature. We're always gonna have a few that's don't make it, so to speak. But overall, guys, I really believe we're on the way. It looks like even these as well will give us decent bulbs, guys. So it's just a matter of being patient and yeah, let nature do its job, guys, and we will always get a good result. This is the great thing about us, growing our own food, doing it organically, knowing exactly what goes into our food, so we can know exactly what goes into our bodies, guys. Yes, I. So let we move over to the cabbages, guys. It's just like I said, we're just showing you the progress of them so far. So this is them so far. And in the last video I showed you, they did look a little bit battered up by the slugs and the snails, I presume, but they seem to be bouncing right back now. Each of them, they seem to be getting on the red front. We can see that we're getting, a bit of a head forming. If we look on all the others, we'll see that as well. And as I go through, guys, if I see snails, because these are the guys creating all the holes in the needles. Yeah. So also, yeah, so they're growing really well, guys, if you can see from the shots we're taking. This one here is one of the white ones, that I grew along here. But all the rest seem to have got eaten, but that one and one that's a little bit further down. But apart from that, they seem to be doing, they're doing okay. This one is a January King, guys. He grows really slow. He takes his time. I've got one here, and I've also got one growing over here, guys, under the chard seed, right? So yeah, they take time. I tend to try to leave here as my cabbage patch because it's like the biggest bed I've got here on the allotment, guys. And if we come along here, this is the other white one. You can see he's struggling from the slugs at the moment, guys. So all I can try to do now is just take out the lower leaves, maybe pull out some of these weeds here as I'm here, because these guys is what's creating a habitat for the snails. Yeah, so this is the cabbage, guys, and I think in the end we will still get, we may still get a cabbage from it. It may not be, the nicest one, but if we can keep the snails and the slugs off of them, then I believe that we may get something, guys. Because that's what we're growing it for us to get a cabbage, right? So if we move over to the corn, so if you remember, I mean, the corn on its own has been a bit of a journey this year, guys. I have to say, since I was trying to do the direct sowing stuff. I did start a lot of the cons via direct sowing, guys, and they didn't come up the first time. So I tried again. Some came up, some didn't, and then in the end, I just had to try to fill up the patches with ones that was grown from home. Like I sowed them at home in seed trays, and yeah, that was the way I did it the previous year and got great results. And I believe from this year onwards, or next year onwards, should I say, I'll be growing them from cells indoors, allow them to get to a certain height, and then I'll transplant them. I believe that's the best result I've had so far. As you know, we're experimenting, we're doing things so we can learn, and as we learn, we choose the right path, the better path from the experience we've had. But if you come close, we've got the corns, at different sections. This one here is like a red corn. It will give like a red corn, and all the ones with, like, say, the white kind of looking stems, or green stems, should I say, apologize, yeah, will give like a normal sweet corn. So this red one is actually like a hard popcorn. If you catch it early enough, you can eat it maybe raw, and it'll be like, you know, kind of edible. But if you allow it to dry out, it becomes hard. And yeah, fortunately, you can either make flour or popcorn with them. That's how I look at it. But it is a nice corn in the end, guys. So yeah, I enjoy growing it, and I've been growing it every year so far, guys. So I hope you know, guys, this video was at least kept you up to date with what we've got growing in the garden at the moment, guys. So on the next one, we'll show you something else, guys, and I hope that you guys are enjoying the videos, or at least enjoying the live well allotment gardening, you know, the simple way of growing things, right, guys? So on that note, I'd like to say, let's live well, and together we grow.